guys, and welcome back to another lippy review. So today we're doing one by e.l.f, and this is the Bite-Size Lip Balm in Watermelon. These retail for, I forget if it's $4 or $5, but that seems like a lot for this little bitty thing, because what you see is what you get. That's all there is in it. So it's 0.13 ounces, which is not that much smaller than a standard lip balm. They just made it, like, short and fat. I don't know. I don't understand. They're cruelty-free, and it says, this tiny but mighty lip balm will give your lips the lusciousness they deserve. And inspired by snackable treats, these balms add the perfect hint of color and flavor. Yeah, that. I've only reviewed one of these so far, and I was not impressed with it. So I'm hoping this one does better, because that one that I did, I was just not about that one. So this is the watermelon. So I'm hoping and praying that I like this one more. So, like, you can roll it up out of the thing. It actually looks a lot more red. Yeah, that is how much product you get. That's it. You can see the base in there. That's it. Okay, this smells exactly like the Jelly Pop collection they did. So, if you're familiar with that watermelon scent, that's the exact scent of these. Just so you're clear. Which isn't a bad scent. I'm just like, oh, okay. I should have expected that, honestly. But for some reason I didn't. But yeah, so format-wise, it is a stick. Packaging, I just showed you. It feels kind of wiggly, to be honest. I am not a huge fan of how wiggly that turn wheel feels. And there's no safety bump in there, and we know how I feel about that. So, and this cap doesn't even feel like it snaps on crazy well. It really comes off very easily. So yeah, point down for the packaging. Packaging's shit. The price on it for what you get, I'm like, you could have just made a normal lip balm. Even if it was the same amount as this, you could have just made a normal one at a normal size. Everyone still would have respected it, but they were trying to do something that looked different, was eye-catching, and would get people's attention. I see right through you, e.l.f. I see what you're doing. But anyway, these are synthetic, although they're kind of hybrid, because there's some organic ingredients in there, but ultimately, it's hybrid. It's not part of a set, it is part of a line of several that they did of these. It's not limited edition, it's not medicated, no SPF, no special features. We already talked about the scent. Yeah, so I'm gonna swatch it on my hand. One swipe will give you this little flush of color. Honestly, looks almost like a blush in a stick. And if you build it, okay, to show you the duality of one swipe versus built. Plus, you could stop at any point in between, so I'm like, okay, I can at least get on board with that color. So let's try it on. With it being so fat, it does make it kind of hard to apply, but I am digging the color. This makes it hard to apply neatly, but whatever. I dig the color. I really, really like that part out of this. So that already gives it one leg up over the other one of these that I reviewed, because that one was just clear and had nothing going for it. This, if nothing else, has the color. This also has that over the Jelly Pop collection's Juicy Gloss Pops or whatever they were. Those supposedly have a color, but they all end up looking about the same on, if we're being honest. This is more color than any of those. So I already like this more. So there is that. Now, in terms of thickness, this is pretty thin, a little watery. I do feel chaps through it, so that sucks. I also feel like I can feel the pigment powder in there, so that sucks. Not really tacky, but if you rub your lips together, there's a little bit of drag to it. Anyway. Hard to say if it'll absorb or just sit there. I want to say it'll absorb, but I don't really notice flavor. I can guarantee that will transfer like a biatch. I will just do it on the same hand. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's do the drink test, see how it does. On the side of the mug. But visually, it seems to have stayed put. Feels a little thinner in the middle, but it is what it is. So I'll dock half a point. Am I wowed by this? I like the color. I will double down on that, but ultimately, as like an entire full product overview looking at it, I don't think it's anything groundbreaking. I'm actually wholly underwhelmed by it, so no, I'm not going to give it the wow factor. So let me think. How will I rate this? Well, I think it's a little bit of a ripoff for what it is and what it's trying to do and be. It's a little deceptive there. The point off for the packaging, the fact that I can feel chaps through it, I can also feel the pigment powder, not great. Transfer's hella bad, didn't get the wow factor. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 4. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. I don't know if that's the lowest review I've given so far this year, but if not, it's gotta be like second lowest. But I want to say this is the lowest I've done so far in 2023. But again, I love that color, so I mean, that counts for something. It has something going for it that at least the mint did not. So I can at least credit it for being pretty. And for kind of smelling good. It doesn't have that much scent, but what is there is kind of nice, so whatever, but... yeah, wholly underwhelmed, but given how the mint one went, kind of expected that, but at least it shows up, because I figured my luck, it'll be just like the Jelly Pop collection, be like, so, I thought there was supposed to be color to this, and there's not. Yeah, no, this one at least has it, so I will give it credit where credit is due, but it doesn't deserve a lot of credit, so, anyway. That is it for this one, guys. So, as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, see ya.